Shalom. First, I'd like to give all praises unto Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, and double honors unto the apostles and elders at GreatMillStone. And honors to you brothers out there in the highways and the byways, teaching this word in all sincerity and in truth. Shalom to you brothers out there that's listening and learning and supporting the ministry, to the sisters as well. And this lesson is going to be based around the mark of the beast and the right hand. Now, the mark of the beast is the implantable RFID chip, which is going to be made mandatory in due time by the powers that be. And what I'll do is I'll get the prophecy up, which is recorded in the book of Revelations, 13th chapter, the 16th verse. Now you got Revelations 13 and 16. It says, "And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name." So we read here that the right hand is highlighted in the scripture and not the left hand, and of course the forehead, because we know that you got chips that Esau wants to place into the brains of the people. Alright, now one thing you had with these scoffers, one of their failed attempts was they were to say, well, what if you receive the chip in your right butt cheek? What if you receive the chip in your left hand? Well, ultimately, when we go to Revelations 14 and 9, the reason you're going to be judged for receiving the mark of the beast isn't so much where you received the mark of the beast, as to really the fact that you received the mark of the beast in the first place, because that is an act of idolatry and rebellion against Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, which is punishable by death. So Revelations 14 and 9, "And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or his hand." So in this particular scripture it just says hand, because that's the main place where people are going to be receiving the mark. And I'm going to show you, "The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb." Now why are they being destroyed? They're being destroyed because, first and foremost, the reason that they've received the mark of the beast is because they worship the beast, which is breaking the first commandment and is idolatry. Now, going back to the whole right-handed thing, you got to understand that the vast majority of people that receive a chip are going to receive it in their right hand. This is just the way of the world. And I got an article here, and I'm going to go into it and show you. Let me show my screen. I'm going to go into it and show you in this article what I'm talking about. Alright, because there are three types of people basically in this world. You get right-handed people, you get left-handed people, and you have people that are ambidextrous, meaning they pretty much use both hands the same. It's rare, but it happens. Alright, now what you'll find is that the majority of things on this planet ergonomically, look that word up, are ergonomically designed for right-handed people. Most things that you use in everyday life are designed for right-handed people. Alright, ergonomically. In fact, let's look up that word, ergonomics. You learn about this when you do technology in school. When you have to design things, you design them ergonomically. You design a chair to make it efficient for people to use that chair. You don't design the chair and it's efficient for dogs to use it. You design the chair to make it ergonomic, okay, to make it efficient for their use in a working environment, because that's what you're doing. You're using it, you're doing something with it, so you make it efficient for people. And a big part of ergonomics is designing something to fit its use based upon your body. So if you design a hammer, you're going to design the hammer so that you can hold the hammer efficiently. So they're going to put the grooves in the hammer a certain way to increase your grip, because you got fingers. They don't design hammers for dogs, okay? It's designed for people, ergonomics. And most things are designed for right-handed people. It says 16 little ways that the world is designed for right-handed people. Nope. It says left-handed people make up just 10% of the world's population. Okay? So you can understand why it is written that people are going to be receiving the mark in their right hand, because 90% of people on the planet Earth are right-handed, man. It's almost insignificant amount of people. If you're left-handed, I'm not saying you're insignificant. I'm saying statistically, it's almost an insignificant amount of people that are left-handed, which is why when people design things, they don't design them with left-handed people in hand. It says left-handed people make up just 10% of the world's population, so it's no surprise that their needs are forgotten in the design of everyday tools and objects. Here are 16 little obstacles that lefties face in the world designed for righties. If you're right-handed, you probably never noticed them before. The pens at the bank are always attached on the right side. So when you go into a bank, normally they attach the pen on the right-hand side of the table. Because why? They designed it really for right-handed people. Now, if you're right-handed, you don't notice that. But if you're left-handed, you notice it. And that's why left-handed people always look awkward when you see them doing things, because they got to do things from an awkward point of view. Alright? It says when you have to pull the pen over to the left side, the cord always gets in the way of your right trying to write. Oh, is this one of these slide ones? Okay. I don't like these slides, but next one. The flap covering the zippers on pants blocks easy access from the left side. Again, if you're right-handed, you don't notice this. But if you're left-handed, you gotta reach your hand around to access your zip. These are just exact. It might sound silly, but this is real life. This is how things are. If you hold a glass measuring cup in your left hand, you're stuck with metric measurements. Okay? Which obviously affects you in America, because most people in America are using cups and ounces. In England we use milliliters, but whatever. Well, maybe they use milliliters now in the metric system. I don't know. You're going to ask someone that's American or left-handed. Okay, when you're left-handed, writing in spiral notebooks and 3-ring binders is a special kind of torture. The rings make it impossible for left-handed people to lay their hands flat on the page and write normally. Just another example. Alright, I'm bringing this out to show you something, man. The scriptures are practical. The scriptures are reality, man. Walmart, forever on the right. That's to swipe your card. You gotta either position yourself to the right of the machine and use your left hand, or you gotta reach your left hand over across your body to swipe your card. If you're right-handed, it's nice and easy, nice and natural, standing right in front of the machine, perfect ergonomic position of efficiency. Whoop, swipe it down. Yet another example, right-handedness. See? Can openers, right-handed. Okay? Going in university halls, when you got the little chairs with the desk attached, right-handed. Cup holders are almost never on the left. Okay, would you want to drink piping hot coffee with your non-dominant hand? Right? The numbers pad on keyboards, which is supposed to make it easier for you to type numbers, is on the right hand side of the keyboard. Scissors tend to be right-handed. And we could go on forever. This is just showing you some of the examples. Alright? Vegetable peelers don't work for lefties. Most doors designed for right-handed people. Knobs on the right. You see? Cameras. Measuring tapes. Alright? So, that being said, what made me think of this? Well, I'm not going to tell you. I'm just going to give you the... I noticed, you know, there's another article you look up in 17 inventions that prove the world is unfair to left-handed people. Watches. Turnstiles. Oh, actually, that actually has the one in there that... I wanted to show. Turnstiles. This is what I noticed the other day. What the hell? Oh man, to hell with this. No thanks. Right. Turnstiles. Turnstiles for people. Usually you have to place your card on the right, and the turnstile to enter is on the left. Very ergonomic for right-handed people, not so ergonomic for left-handed people. And I noticed this in the London Underground. It's the same thing. If you come on the London Underground and you got an Oyster card, let me show you the Oyster card. So this is reality. What we're talking about is reality right now. The scriptures are reality. This is an Oyster card. Okay? This is your contactless Oyster card with an RFID chip inside. You load it up with pounds, with money, and you can travel on the UK bus, not the UK, the London bus and train network and trams. You can also use a contactless bank card now. So you don't actually need an Oyster card to travel. We already told people that was going to happen before it happened. Right? You come with your card and you tap your card. Let me get this up. You tap your card on the right hand side here, and you enter in here. Now if you're left-handed, and I've seen it, it becomes very awkward. So do you know what left-handed people tend to do? They use their right hand, because it's natural to use your right hand to tap on the reader and walk through. If you got to use your left hand, you got to reach your hand across your body and then walk through. It's not ergonomic. It's not efficient. All right. I got another image here showing you. See this woman. She's walking through, and it's easy. You just tap using your right hand, the card in your right hand. You tap on the reader, and it lets you through, nice and easy. Now, if she had to use her left hand, she would have to reach her left hand across her body to do it, which is not efficient. It's not ergonomic. Here you have again. You use your right hand to get in. Now, why do I bring this out? Oh, when you're topping up, when you want to top up your Oyster card, you go to one of these Oyster machines. Where's the reader on the machine? On the right hand side here. The bank card is on the right hand side. Putting the notes in the machine is on the right hand side, and the screen is here. So you stand in a position here, and everything you need to do is to the right of you. The coins is to the right. Look at this machine over here, the AFM. This is the MFM, this is the AFM. Same thing. Tapping your card is on the right. Putting your bank card is on the right. Okay? Putting your coins in is on the right. There's nothing on the left. To the left is the other machine. Alright? You stand here, this is the screen, and use your right hand to operate. Yeah, they don't have this on the left hand of the screen. It's a reason, because it's designed for right-handed people. And that leads me into the mark of the beast. The mark of the beast is going to be no different. And yes, the majority of people are going to be receiving the mark of the beast in their right hand. It's just not rocket science, it's just reality. Now, if you receive them, if you go up, the 90% of people, when they walk up to a chipping station and the guy says, put a hand forward to receive a chip, they're going to be using their right hand. It's just natural. That's your action in hand. Now, are there going to be some people that receive it in their left hand? Yeah. And are they going to be destroyed still? Yes. Because you ain't supposed to take the mark of the beast. But there's a reason why this particular scripture mentions in particular the right hand. And it's easily understandable if you understand the reality of the world we live in, where most things are designed for use with the right hand. Alright? It's just true. So, don't take the mark of the beast. Alright? Because if you take the mark of the beast, whether you're an Israelite or not, you're going to be destroyed. Alright? At that point in time, you are damned. You are without salvation. Okay? Yahushua ain't with you because you have rejected Yahushua, you have rejected the Father, and you have chosen Satan. You have chosen your side. I don't care how many fringes you got on, you have chosen your side. You have chosen which God you fear, and you have chosen which God you believe in, which is the beast, ultimately the so-called white man, okay? And you're going to be destroyed. Alright, so yeah, I just wanted to bring that out. Hey, Shalom, man. GMS Assyrians DMV, man. What's up, bro? Shalom. A lot of Benjamin is ambidextrous. Yep. It's treason for Israelite to take the chip. Yes, indeed. Means you don't fear the Most High, you fear Esau. That's exactly what it means. And that's what it's going to come down to, whether you believe in the Most High and His promises, and believe that even in death there is salvation. You believe that even in death there's no separating you from the love of Yahushua, or you believe in Esau and his guns, and his FEMA and his government. Time will tell. Alright, but I just wanted to do that video because you know, I made that observation. I just observed that, damn, like everything to do with the transport is right-handed. You know what I mean? It's just something that I noticed. But anyway, I mean, that's it on that, man. Don't take the mark of the beast. I just wanted to do this video real quick. With that, I'm gonna say shalom.